Alright, let's have a quick audio check.
Yep, yep. Loud and clear. 3, 2, 1.
Loud and clear. Paste it over in. Hello and welcome everyone. Welcome to the Indian Racing League Season 11 Division 1 race around beautiful Jeddah. Shiv Shima here. You usually see me on track for Division 1, but today I've decided to just be on comms. Been a while since I've been on comms. Joining me in the comms box is Shane, McLaren Sana 63. Hey Shane,
Good evening,
how
mate.
are you? Good evening.
I am very well. Good evening, everyone. I hope you are all doing well, and I think we're going to be in for an absolute superb D1 race.
Yes, I believe so. We should have quite an entertaining session, I feel, because we have 14 drivers with us today, and of course we have somebody who's primed and ready to start from pole position, Redstone Derp. He has been on pole, I believe, at almost every race this season for D1.
Almost, pretty much every race. Yes.
I think there's one race that Jishnu or Abhishek, I believe, got the pole, right?
He did. I did. I haven't got it on hand exactly here in front of me at the moment, but yeah, he's it's been a very majestic domination. He's poised to he wraps it up tonight. He's will become 3 times IRL champion.
Yes, and there you go. He is on track to do so. It's a 126.7. It's not that far ahead of VFix at the moment, which is a bit concerning, I would say, but he is in familiar territory, I feel, because these drivers around him are... there you go, Pratham beats his time.
Pratham,
so
126.718. That's a good lap from Pratham.
I think it's possible that Redstone just did a banker lap right now. Not really.
Yeah, I would say that, definitely.
Yeah, I think let's have a look at the others up and down the field. So we have Quick Killer, who has aborted his lap, I believe, by the looks of it. We have Basil, who is coming up to the end of his lap. So Basil in the Aston Martin, what can he do? He's been there or thereabouts this season. He's shown a great turn of pace, and okay, that's P5 for him, 26.990. Up front, there's 2 drivers who have usurped Redstone's time. That's Shooter and Pratham. And mind you, Vifix and Natsume are not slow drivers by any capacity. They will be on it, and they will be gunning for that pole position. Because I'll just say this, Shane, we are very kind on him, but there's a possibility that Redstone might just not be not have the right setup, as Jishnu has a massive moment there. It's the wall.
He did have a very big moment. Extinct Body is on Extinct Body is just gone through sector 2 and his personal best.
Yep, and I think we should see Extinct Body is a pretty quick driver. I think we could see him slot in the 27.0 or 27.1s. That's where I believe he would slot in.
I reckon. Okay, we'll see if you're right.
Is he boxing? No, he's taking the shortest possible route to the line, and that's going to be P8. It's a 27.5, so it's a few times slower than what I predicted. But nonetheless, it's a decent lap. Yeah, decent lap.
Not bad. We got Noble Carter in the Red Bull, who is a Grand Prix winner this year.
Yes, at Miami. That was a great effort by him there. I believe it was Miami, right? That's the one where Basil got another penalty.
Yes.
Yeah, so all these boys I've raced with them quite a bit, so I do know how some of them race, and all of them are pretty damn quick. And I think Noble could pose a good surprise for us tonight.
Well, it's another street circuit, and he's particularly good on the street circuits, so let's have a look and see.
Let's see.
But it's very close up the front. Very close.
Miami was beneficial. Miami was lucky for him. Could he replicate that over here? Let's be on board with Noble Carter. Forgive my corner number in scheme because I'm not entirely sure with it. Turn 1 and 2, that's a nice section by Noble. And now approaching turn 3, the tricky left-hander, because you can mess up your entry to this part, which is turns, I believe, 4, 5, and I believe it also becomes 6.
Yes.
7. I'm not going to make any more attempts here. It's just going to be a quick section, and Noble is on the par. I think he lifted off a little bit too much there. He could have taken a little bit more speed. I don't think he's as confident enough in his setup as of now. The end sector 1 with a time of 31.8. That's a reasonably quick time, I think. Now through this 12-degree banked corner, the left-hander, and it's a nice flow that Noble's got going on with his lap at the moment.
He's got a very nice rhythm. Very nice.
Very nice flow, and look how close he gets to the wall there. He is on the limit, but he needs to extract that little bit more to steal pole away from Pratham at the moment. Pratham with a great lap, mind you. Noble in sector 2 with a time of 59.8. I think that's pretty reminiscent of what Redstone achieved. So all he needs to do is nail this last corner, because that's all you need to do. Let's have a look. Noble taking the shortest possible line, taking the most acute line, the straightest line towards the last corner. Turn number 27. Noble needs to navigate it well. One Red Bull didn't do it very well in 21 here. That was Max Verstappen. But this time around, the Red Bull has done exactly that. He's done it absolutely perfectly. Coming up to the line, Noble Garda, what can he achieve? He can achieve P5, 26.808. Look at the gap up front, Shane. Look at the gap up front.
I know.
Less than a tenth separating the top 5.
It is. That's you know, and they'll probably find an extra. They'll probably find an extra couple of tenths. You know, I reckon that most of these guys here have just done the banker lap. Just get the banker lap in.
And above all else, the one name that I'm sure has just got a banker lap in is Redstone, who is also starting out on his lap. So Shane, if you know your corner numbers, would you like to take us through this lap?
I know my corner numbers, yeah, but this place to me is just an insane high-speed game of go fast. But he's up. Well, let's have a look through Redstones. He comes up to the bank corner. I think I'm coming correctly right. My corner number is a bit rusty on this one. And
so,
he's up. Okay,
9,000.
He's up.
9,000
thousandths of a second.
That's not enough.
That's not enough. So he's got to have a very good sector 2.
Let's have a look. But I think pretty uncanny, Shane.
It is. I think he's just doing enough what he's got to do. Really, he hasn't got to do anything flash. He's just got to do what he's got to do. I think that's what his plan is here.
Yeah, I think he needs to nail the race, because look, he's down in the second sector, Redstone.
Wow. Okay. Right.
Okay, what's going on here tonight?
He's got a Williams up ahead of him.
As Jishnu, who's giving him a nice toe and who will get out of the way. Oh no, he will carry on with his lap, Jishnu, I believe, to start his flying lap.
We said this about Red before. He was down in one lap and he went and put it on pole.
And let's have a look. Coming up to the line, Redstone Derp. What can he do? It is going to be pole. And it is pole by quite a margin.
Wow.
Quite a margin there. There you go. Redstone Derp back on form, back on the pace. And what about Jishnu, who was ahead of him? So I believe, Shane, Jishnu's toe did help him out quite a bit there, which we're not really considering. I don't think it was more than 1.5 tenths, 2 tenths there, but he did gain a tenth by himself in that last sector.
Let's have a look at Jishnu in the Williams, because he's had a very good
Jishnu
season
looks
so far.
a bit unhappy with the setup, because look, he's down in the first sector by just under a tenth of a second. So I believe that Jishnu should be able to claw it back, especially in the last sector. He had a pretty horrific run there. Last turn and the last sector. Let's have a look. Be on board with him. Jishnu navigates it decently. The car just seems to be slipping away from Jishnu.
Yeah, it seems like he's got to back off a little bit, like to get the power down.
Exactly. Coming up to the end of sector 2, he is down by more than a tenth. So it's at least consistent, I'll say, the pace that Jishnu is showcasing throughout the course of this lap. I won't say it's particularly great to have him down by a tenth, but nonetheless, we saw it with Redstone. We could still see Jishnu move up a few places. Let's have a look. Be on board with him through this last corner, turn 27, yellow flag in the final sector, but nonetheless that will not hamper Jishnu's progress. He is going to come up to the line, shortest possible run to the line, and Jishnu goes up to P5, improves by 7 tenths. However, that's still behind the benchmark set by Redstone on his previous lap. So do you think Jishnu will be wanting to gun for pole, or is he satisfied with P5?
I don't know what he's thinking at the moment, but Yeah, there's. I mean, you have a look at that.
Shooter!
The 7 drive shooter. Wow. Wow. Where did that come from?
Well, it came out of a
Wow.
Williams and it came out of shooter. It's very
we
well
could
done, man.
We could be looking at a 25, mate.
That
is in,
yeah.
that is in that a 26-2. Wow.
Shane, I don't think Redstone's particularly on the pace here with quali, at least by the looks of it. Because he is not having a good time.
Race.
Yeah, I think
might
he's
have gone for a race setup.
Possibly. Or do you think there's a possibility? There might be a slight possibility that he is sandbagging.
Oh, well, you know, there's
Would you want to sandbag?
Oh, he's going
you
out
can.
again. He's going out again. He's going out again. He says,
using
no,
all
you're
three
not.
sets? He's using all three sets.
No, you're not. He says...
He wants pole. Obviously, he wants pole. He wants to be in the best position for the race start. Up ahead.
Especially around here, because that run down to turn 1
What a lap by Shooter, though. This is seriously unexpected, Shane. I'm not expecting this.
That is very much unexpected. That is a great lap from the Williams driver.
Yes. And
that's his highest position so far this season, I think, at the moment.
Redstone hasn't allowed anybody to get higher than P2 this season, more often than not.
Wow.
Noble has a massive moment there. He did what I did.
He did.
Last season in the D1 race, but nonetheless, Noble will have another chance. Shane, at this point in time, do you box for a fresh set of tires, or do you just stay out on track as you are on your existing set? Do you have enough time to come into the pits and come back out again?
That's what you got to take into consideration. I mean, if you're halfway around, you know, you think, oh, have I got enough time to come back in or anything? But I think some of them have. Yeah, I think some of them have. I think they've got enough time. I mean, Ethan in the Aston Martin probably will go again.
He's not set a lap time, so that's...
Quick Killer, could. Wicked Vicky, absolutely. He's just out. Him and Hashi's in the McLaren are just out of the 126s. So...
Yep, and we also have VFix down in P10. His best lap time is on those medium tires. Same goes for Natsume. They have not set up a representative lap on those soft tires, Shane. So I think we could see them out on track as well. And I hope Blood X Wave does what I've specifically requested him to do, is to take care of my car. It's a very nice blue car, and it wants to be driven fast. Today I was.
All right. Well, we got a Red Bull. I think I think that's Noble Carter there. He's back in the pits.
Right, so we have
in the pits.
Blood and Redstone on the lap. Let's follow them, Shane. I think you can follow Redstone. I'll follow Blood X Wave just because he's in an Alpine for the moment. But yeah, Blood X Wave going into turn 1. He's a pretty fast driver, Blood, and I think he has been one of the few drivers to actually challenge Redstone over these past 2 seasons, season 9 and 10. And even this season he's been pretty quick. But there you go, the car is a little snappy there for Blood X Wave. As he comes up to the end of Sector 1 timing line, I don't expect him to be up on his time, but let's have a look. Unless he's already backed off. Has he? I don't think he has. But the car just looks to be all out of place there, all out of shape. And there you go, he's 4 tenths down. What about Redstone? He's up by 2 tenths. There you go. No, he's down by 10.
No, Red's down by 6 tenths of a second.
It's Codemasters giving me the delta from the previous lap that he completed, because why won't you do that? Of course. Blood is still going for the lap. Redstone, let's have a look. I think we'll just follow Redstone. It's okay. Blood should probably charge up his battery pack and go for another run. It's no point carrying on with the lap as he is. Redstone coming up to the end of Sector 2. What's it going to be? He's going to be down by just 100th. 100th, yeah.
100th of a second. Unbelievable. But
Shane, this is the only opportunity he's going to get. This is the only opportunity he is going to get.
This is it. This is it.
Because by the time he recharges his battery pack, I don't think he's going to have enough time. Coming up to the last corner, I think Redstone was a little troubled there at the final corner. Abhishek has joined. Welcome Abhishek to the lobby. I think he would have been a good shot for pole. He can't improve his position. He can improve his time, but not his position. No. That is a shame for Redstone. Oh, I think this is going to be the first time we're not going to see him on pole, Shane.
Exactly, and it's also the first time we're going to have a Williams on pole, too.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Shooter with a majestic lap there.
Shooter's probably in the garage thinking, how did I do that?
But there's one thing we're not considering here, Shane, is that many others are yet to start their final flying laps.
Exactly.
have-
And here, exactly. And this is where they will. This is where now they'll put they'll find that extra tenth. And look at the track. Look at the congestion coming out of the
Basil
last
down
corner.
by 10th. Yeah, there's a lot of congestion. Is there enough time? How much time on the clock, Shane? Have you seen that? I hope they all have enough time on the clock.
I hope they have.
I saw the last time I checked, it was just like 50 seconds to go. So I assume at this point there's 20 seconds. Yeah,
22.
There you go. 22 seconds to go.
Yeah.
That is going to be just enough for VFix. I think it was the last car to come across the line. Let's have a look at that. Yep. I think he will be the last car to cross the line. Natsume may not. Oh, Natsume is already on the lap, so that is the other Alpine of Blood X Wave. So drivers on their laps. First of whom to cross the line is going to be URL Basil. He's up in the second sector by a bit. Checkered flag is out, Shane. Checkered flag is out. That is it for quali.
We'll have a look at Basil in the Aston Martin.
Provisionally, it's shooter on pole, but it could still be anybody's game. Because if Redstone's not on pole, it really opens up the window for anybody to be on pole, and Basil can't improve his position.
Basil did improve. Nope.
So what's the next car?
Jishnu!
Up into P3 as expected, but I think he would have wanted. I think he would have wanted P2. Sorry.
Yeah.
What am I saying? I'm eating up my words.
Wow. Yeah, that Williams are really got some speed here tonight.
And let's have a look at Quick Killer. He's been a very quick driver. He also has quite a bit of speed under that AlphaTauri. Let's have a look at what he can do. Coming up to the line currently in P13, Quick Killer will jump all the way up to P11. Oh, that's 11, not a particularly good effort by him there.
Right, what about VFix in the Red Bull?
Setting for him. VFix, I think he's going to get a bit of a tow from the car ahead. Who's that? There's a McLaren on the line there. That's harsh. He did get out the way there. I don't believe VFix had to get out the way too much. VFix will get a little tow from whoever that is. I think that's
AlphaTauri Red Bull
can't be Quick Killer. And VFix up to P4.
P4?
I mean, it's expected at that point, Shane. We did expect it. What about Noble Garden? Noble's boxing. Noble's boxing. Harsh obviously can't improve. So there you go.
Harsh can't improve.
At the end there, Shane, VFix, Jishnu and Ethan jumped up from the back of the grid up to P3, 4 and 5. Pratham stayed where he was. Blood could not improve. And yeah, I think it's actually been pretty disadvantageous for the likes of Harsh, Quick Killer, and Extinct Body, who have. Let's have a look. So Extinct Body has lost. He's crashed out, so he's lost this set of tires.
Yep.
How crucial will strategy be today, Shane? How many safety cars, if at all, do you expect?
Oh, now let's. All right, this track has what? 42% probability of a safety car. As long as we don't get what happened in a previous league race I did, where there was mayhem on the last corner at the last turn.
Well, it's D1, Shane. Expected.
But congratulations to Shooter on the pole position with a 126.2.
That's an exceptional lap by him there. And it's P1 to P12 separated by less than a second, then his Quick Killer just over 1.2 seconds behind the pole sitter. Extinct Body in P14, Abhishek's in P15. And your top 12 would be Shooter, Redstone, VFix, Jishnu, VFix, Ethan, Pratham, Blood, Noble, Natsume, Basil, Wicked, Vicky, and Harsh make up top 12. And Shane, what's your take?
Who's
gonna win?
I think. Well,
it's a bit unexpected here today.
If the planets line up and everything is right in the solar system, I can see it being red. But you never know. You know, he might be saying, he knows. Mathematically he knows what he's got to do. And
what a surprise! It's not raining. What
it's not
absolute
raining.
Surprise! I don't think anybody could have expected this. You definitely expected to rain in the middle of the desert, but nonetheless, let's hope that everybody can get through safely to turn 1. Shane, I believe it's Jishnu and Abhishek who are the title contenders, who are those closest to Redstone in the championship, right?
Yes, exactly. Yep, and there's also too. Don't forget, there's also a terrific battle behind those as well too for the minor placements too.
Yeah, I think there's a very, very good driver in P11 in the D1 standings. Had quite a bit of bad luck this season. I expect fortunes to change for him very, very soon. But yeah, so he's a certain Alpine driver. Yeah.
There's
one light, two lights, three lights, 4 lights, 5 lights ahead of all the drivers, all 15 of them. Lights out and they're off. It's not a particularly great start for Redstone. It's a good start for Shooter. Let's have a look at them as they go into turn 1. Redstone there's a little bit of contact there. He will cause. I think Jishnu has been spun. Yeah, Jishnu has been spun. Jishnu has been spun.
He has been spun.
Serious moment for him there. Look at this little midfield skirmish here, Shane. This is going to be very, very close if they're not careful about it. And I think there could be some damage. I think there is some damage. He did definitely have to lift off there. I think that was Harsh and Pratham. Okay, there's Harsh and Pratham going side by side through the section, and Harsh makes the move. That's a great move by him there.
Wow, that was. You know, I like that. You know, that was an Ollie Behrman move. That was.
Ollie Behrman, the star of yesterday, who's going to be the star of today. I think that could be Ethan, who on those hard tires has made the move on Noble Garter. On those hards, Ethan has some fantastic grip, some fantastic purchase. Extinct body with a penalty, 5-second penalty. That's not what you usually see. And what's going on here is it's Blood Wave, Ethan and Noble Garter, and Ethan's lost 2 places in the span of one little straight here. And what's it going to be? Is it going to be Blood? Is it going to be Noble Garter? Look at this fantastic little skirmish here, Shane. And Natsume is going to join this battle. Natsume is going to join this battle. But look at Blood and Noble Garter. Look at Ethan and Sume. And who is it going to be? It is 4 wide here almost, but I think it's going to stay as it is for the moment. And there you go. Blood just stay ahead of Ethan, but look. They are side by side for a brief moment there. But look, Ethan, Sume using battery. Yes, Sume using battery. Sume and Noble. And there's contact between Sume and Noble. I think there was a quick killer with a penalty for speeding the pit lane, and he's retired. Not sure what's happened to him there. A bit frustrated possibly with his fortune.
Not sure. And the Haas is in the pits as well. That'd be for a new front win. But up in front, yeah, Shooter's actually pulling away a little bit.
He is. And what about Jishnu? Shane, what does Jishnu do? This is his last chance at a title this season. I mean, it's just a mathematical chance at this point, but still, there's a possibility. Jishnu will want to make it as difficult for Redstone as he would like to, but
then he's going to
this is not the best way for him to start his race.
No, and then he's going to run into a wall called Abhishek, and Abhishek is going to have team orders.
Yeah, Abhishek will not be as... but I think they're all in the same party. They just want to have a bit of fun here.
Yes.
What I think, Shane, is going to happen is that, there you go, Extinct cannot put up much of a fight against him, against
Well,
Jishnu.
I'll tell you one thing. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, and VFix as well. They are all closing up on the front.
So Shane is Blood with the fastest lap. The fastest lap is tumbling down the order. Blood has
Look at that. They're all in shot coming into the first corner.
They're all exactly. I was just going to mention that P1 to P11 are all within the same camera shot. Harsh on those soft tires, he needs to make moves before those tires wear out.
Same with Blood X Wave too. He needs to make progress.
Wicked Vicky may have hit the wall there, but just grazed by the wall. I think that once Harsh and Abhishek... Abhishek has binned it!
He's on.
That's a safety car. Oh no! That's not what you need.
That's gonna... That means they can't wrap the constructors up tonight.
Yeah, they definitely can't with that. You need both cars to finish, you need both cars to score points. And unfortunately, only one at this point is...
Wow, that's
points. That's shocking. I wouldn't have expected that.
That's rare for a Mercedes.
And I wouldn't have expected Abhishek to have a moment like that. He is usually not the kind to make mistakes. So
no, but see, happens to the best.
Shane, what do you do with strategy now? Do you box onto hards or do you stay out on these mediums? Because
Nah, it's too early. Too early. I'd be using you. This would be all right. This is going to be good for Blood X Wave and Hashish
this
to
is
get
very
off
good for
those softs.
Jishnu. Jishnu can
Yes,
alter his strategy and go onto those hards.
Yes.
I believe what they can do is they can go onto the hards. Those further back, I'm sure these two are not going to quit, especially these two. Behind them, I think Blood might quit because he's on soft tires. And as expected, no, he is going to pull a dummy with...
No.
Okay, nobody is boxing Shane. I think it's Harsh
No.
who's boxing. Yeah, there you go. Harsh at the back, Jishnu and Extinct Body. There you go. So I expected these three to box, especially Harsh and Jishnu. Extinct, I was expecting him to probably stay out, but nonetheless, what they can do now is, if they're so with Extinct Body, it's different. But I think Harsh and Jishnu can put on a set of hard tires, see how their pace is. If the pace is a little not as good on those hard tires, then they can switch back to the mediums a bit later on. But I think Harsh has opted against that. He has gone for a set of mediums.
And also too, this is a big help. Pardon me, everyone. This is a big help to Ethan and Baz in Aston Martins as well too, because they were starting to drop back a little bit.
Yep, the two URL boys.
And VFix. This is a big help to VFix as well too.
Shane, I'm not sure if you caught that. I would like to just open up my phone and have a look at the live stream once. Did you catch who ran into the back of Jishnu there? Because it looked like he got punted out the way.
I'm not 100% certain who it was. I really can't. I don't know if it was to be honest with you, I couldn't tell unless I go back and have a look. But yeah, he seemed to just get clipped and spun around. Whether he got squeezed or I'm not sure. But yeah, so, it's one of those. But all I know is that
I don't believe there's been any malice here to take Jishnu out. It's just been a racing incident.
No.
It is unfortunate though that he.
I mean, the whole season, you got to look at it. The whole season, Red's just been, just that little bit faster in every area, and I think he's just doing what he's got to do. He knows he's just got to finish in the top 3, and he's got to get fastest lap, and that's it. Especially with Jishnu down in 11th.
I'll just have a look at the live stream once and have a look if we've got the Jishnu incident, because we don't have much to talk about right now with the safety car.
Safety car coming in? I don't think so.
No, not this lap. No,
not this time. No. So yeah, Shooter will be thinking, damn, I was pulling a bit of a gap there, which he was. He was actually starting to stretch his legs a little bit. But
can Shooter retain this pace? Can Shooter maintain this pace?
Well, you hope so. You like to think he can. I think personally he can. I do.
I do think so. He's been very rapid, especially I think he's shown that to us with his performance in T2 last season. I just have the race start in front of me, so I wish you could put this up on the broadcast here to show to all the viewers what the first lap replay.
Was that running a bit wide? That was Extinct going on.
So there's a lot of backing up going on here. Bunching up. I'm not sure that they want to lose their front wings. That's why they're just trying to avoid the cars ahead. I've seen quite a few drivers have. I think it may have been an Aston Martin, Shane.
Could it? Well,
it's
see, that's the thing. When you back up like that and you be careful and tentative, that's normally when
I think it was VFix. I think it was VFix.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. I'm not going to confirm that because I can't say for sure at this point in time. It might be VFix because he was on the inside and Jishnu was coming from the outside. So that's the only logical way for them to have that kind of a spin. If you can have a look at the broadcast and also just give your views as we await the restart.
I will. I think we'll have the safety car definitely in this lap. Everybody's caught up.
Yes.
And everybody will be this coming up to the last corner. Oh, please, just everybody, please be careful through there.
There's going to be definite bunching up going on here. I'm sure Shooter doesn't want to go early. He should not be looking to go early either. Can Harsh, Jishnu, Extinct Body make moves, Shane?
Well, I think they can. I think so. Yeah, I think they can.
And just as we have await the restart. I just want to put out a message here, and I hope that D2 is having as good of a time as we're having here right now. I hope it's better for them.
Oh, D2 Championship. Yeah,
it's getting really spicy. I hope it's
separated by 1 point. Can you believe it?
Yeah, over here it's 74 points between P1 and P2, and at turn 27, Shooter still tentative, not gone yet. Those behind will have a little bit of a moment, but there you go. He has gone. He has bolted.
Now he's gone.
And Blood is using battery.
Blood is right up behind Red.
Has Redstone put on way too much downforce here, Shane? Look, because Blood was almost level with him and almost ahead of him.
If you have too much downforce here, it will kill you, literally.
That's not what you need. That is definitely not what you need. I saw VFix and Wicked Vicky getting very close, and Wicked Vicky has shown a good turn of pace. I've had a few incidents with him, but I must say he's shown really good turn of pace this season. And I expect him to cause quite a bit of issues for those around him, especially VFix, I think.
Yeah, the Indian Racing League Yuki Tsunoda.
I think that's a nice way to term him. And I think the two Astons are swapping. Look for the back. Yeah, Harsh going for the swipe there. I thought that would have ended in calamity for all three of them. But VFix, obviously, as I expected, his hards are not warmed up right now, and Wicked Vicky is all over him, all right there. He's waiting to make the move. Because ahead of VFix, it's Ethan, who is himself struggling. He's also on those hard tires, so the hards obviously take a little bit longer to warm up as compared to the mediums and the soft tires.
The hard runners have got to sort of like defend for the first few laps after a second.
And Wicked Vicky's using a battery, VFX is not. I think Wicked Vicky might go for a move here. Wicked Vicky, look at Harsh.
Is he going to go? Is he going to defend around there? Does he? But he's going to get squeezed.
VFX will squeeze him. Yeah, as I expected. That's Wicked Vicky's
that's a win.
Had he's lost his wing. And what's going on here? It's a four-way battle here, Shane. This is gonna be many issues if they don't, if they're not careful about it. And
somebody, it's not Wicked Vicky that lost the win.
No, Shane. I think I don't think anybody's lost their wing, or maybe if they have, it's not very visible to us what's happening between Sume and Noble Garter. The battle for P4 is really heating up, and look at who's joined this little battle. It's Basil. Wow, they were battling in a very narrow section of race, like you don't expect to see overtakes and moves being made there.
Basil's going to have a go on Noble Carter. He gets it done. No, it doesn't get a good exit out of the main corner. Not yet. He's got to hold his ground. Hold his ground here. You got to succeed. You got to give away there. Obviously, it's only one line through there. But Aston Martins have come alive.
Yeah, and Ethan's actually showcasing a pretty good turn of pace as well. I think Harsh will get him here though. Harsh will get him on at least the next run up to the next corner. But he makes a mistake. That's exactly what you don't need to do there, Harsh. So I hope he doesn't replicate that too often.
Oh, look at Baz! Look at Baz on Noble Carter. Look at this.
I am following them.
He's right under the rear wing of the Red Bull. Does he? Now that's smart from Baz. He's going to wait till the main straight.
I think DRS will be enabled this lap, Shane. So we should expect to see moves being made. Up ahead, Redstone's closing the gap down to Shooter. And further back, just want to mention, Wicked Vicky did let go, and Noble Garter getting past Sume, and Basil having the closest call of his life. Jishnu with a penalty, a 5-second penalty. So I think it was Jishnu. Shane, I think it might have been Jishnu who got the front wing damage that we saw.
Yes, that could have been the bit of front wing. It was a blackish colour or anything, but Wicked Vicky is in the pits as well too. He's just leaving the pits.
Let's have a look at Sume, Noble Garter and Basil. Yeah, I think Jishnu, it's a smart call for him to put on those soft tires. He just needs to salvage. He needs to do the best he can. He's not in a particularly advantageous position right now. Blood X-Rays on those soft tires, his softs will start to wear out, and
that's an Aston Martin going extremely wide.
I think Ethan. I think that was URL Ethan.
I
we'll
think
just follow this battle up front between Redstone and Shooter.
Was it Baz? Yeah.
Oh, it's Blood X-Wave who's gone very, very wide there. He's made a mistake as well at that very same corner. Harsh made a mistake at. And look at this, Natsume and Noble Garter. We'll follow Redstone and Shooter in just a moment. There you go. We have the battle for the lead right here in front of your very eyes. Natsume and Noble Garter still tussling, but we'll follow this. It is the battle for the lead. You have the in the background there. It's Sume and Noble Garter. And there
he's
you go.
gone in. And that's Blood X-Wave in the pits.
I expected that. He's 10 laps and I think he can switch on to the medium tires or the hard tires. What would you do if you were in his place?
For me, I'd be going the hards now.
Yeah, mediums or hards. I think he might go for the mediums though, Shane.
Oh no,
he's going to go for hards. There you go.
He's going for hards. Yep, they are.
Yeah. And now Redstone's ahead. He's cleared Shooter by 5/10. He just needs to ensure that he keeps the pace up.
Yep, normal services have been resumed.
Normal services. As Wicked became Jishnu, so...
Eat, sleep, repeat. Eat, sleep, repeat.
Yeah, I think it is going to be a case of eat, sleep, repeat here. Let's have a look. It's now Noble Garter and URL Basil. So, these three are giving us a fantastic little battle here in the not the midfield, it's the upper midfield, let's put it like that, put it a bit kindly. Noble Garter, Basil and Sume.
You gotta say a big shout out to the Aston Martin boys. You know, they've really come alive later in this, like towards this part of the season.
I think they've you know, you can't win the championship in this season because Redstone just been absolutely on it. He's been on point, he's been on form, he's not put a foot wrong this season.
Oh, Ethan! Basil, have a look at that!
Yeah, I'm just following this. I am not concerned about anybody else up front at the moment because this is a fantastic little skirmish here. This is some brilliant respect above all else, Shane.
Absolutely.
You don't usually see that.
Or they're giving each other room, they're not.
They both have DRs, they're going to go side by side. It's going to be a drag race, I think, to the first corner. I think Noble has it. Noble has run out of battery though, Shane. That's an alarming sight that I've seen.
Yeah, tremendous respect from both drivers. And the McLaren boys are now brought into this as well.
And Harsh, I think after that little mistake, he is now on the back of this train. That's exactly where you would want to be, but that's also where you don't want to be because should there be an incident here, you will have to have the reaction time of a hummingbird? Hummingbird flapping its wings. Oh, Extinct Body has gone a bit wide there.
And does
Basil and Noble Garter, who's going to get the better grip?
Racing. Look at this. This is
there you go.
And he got it. And Baz gets it up, moves up into P4.
You love to see it. You just love to see it.
When it's like that, yes, absolutely.
And this is the battle. Oh, Harsh has crashed.
That's a McLaren out. I've seen that.
Another safety car. That's another safety car.
He clipped the curb. He clipped the curb on exit, and it just put him around into the wall.
So this is pretty sad for Blood X-Wave. We could have just stayed out an extra lap. Oh no!
Harsh, I was on board. I was watching him, and he just got onto that curb on the
inside curb,
side,
right?
on the right hand. Yeah, on the right inside curb, and around he went.
That's so painful for him there, but
another safety car.
Unfortunate, but the race does carry on. And now it's just
now they're all coming in.
Redstone Shooter, Natsume. Oh, somebody hit the wall. Was that Natsume who hit the wall? I think Natsume hit the wall. Every single driver's in the pits, Shane. Every single one of them is in the pit lane. This is just like the real life race that we saw.
This is going to... Oh, look at this! Look at all this!
And where's Shooter and Redstone going to come out? I think they're going to just hold their positions for now.
Yeah, they are going to hold their position and Natsumi jumps up into P3.
I think the biggest loser in all this, or rather the only loser in all this, would have been URL Ethan because that's the only driver who had to double stack.
Yeah,
oh no, also VFix, also VFix.
Yeah. Noble Carter's got up into P5, so...
I think that's exactly where he was, Shane. So he was behind Basil and behind Sume. So they've all held their place, held position.
So now the top 5 can go to the end now.
I think everybody can go to the end, Shane.
Yeah,
I don't think the tire wear is as severe around here.
Blood X-Wave won't be able to. No way.
Yeah, Blood X-Wave can't. Blood X-Wave, I think what's he trying to do here, Blood? Is he trying to just do an outlap here, scrub these tires in and hope for a late safety car?
I hope so. Well, we've had 2 so far, and we normally get about 4 around here, so I still say there's going to be more safety cars to come, but
I expect there to be another safety car, Shane,
yes,
around, say, lap,
yes.
I'll put it a bit conservative, lap 19.
Okay. Lap 19, okay. All right, okay, lap 19, all right. Everybody remember, Chip Sheamer said lap 19, okay? So
what about you,
if he's right, he's a legend. But no, I think it's up the front. Really, when you consider, I think Red's just doing what he needs to do. He doesn't need to do anything else.
I think that's absolutely right. He has done exactly what he needs to do.
If he doesn't get the points he needs at this one, will he get it at the next one at Portugal? So
it's a matter of whether he can complete it here and now, or if he can just do it next week.
Yep. I mean, he's going to do it at either Portugal, Australia, or Brazil. So,
yeah, definitely.
You know,
yeah.
But well, we're just waiting on. No, it'll be another lap. Yep,
it
definitely
will be
another
another lap.
Safety car.
So Shane, it's been less than half race distance. Just want to point that out. It's been 40 minutes and it's been less than half race distance that we've covered at the moment. So many laps behind the safety car. It's a very slow safety car around here. That's the reason why. Okay, Blood in the pits exactly as I expected, but why did he accidentally put on the soft tires, Shane? Do you think that's
probably to scrub him in? Probably, I reckon.
Pratham's left the session. Do you have him added?
No,
if you don't, then I will.
If you don't, then I will have him down on my friends list.
No worries, I will invite him.
But at the moment, it's Blood X Wave that's got the fastest lap. So that takes that away from Red, and he needs the race win and the fastest lap to wrap it up. So
I think he just needs the win. I don't think he needs the fastest lap as such. He would like to have the fastest lap, but I don't think he needs it.
I think he's had the fastest lap at most tracks.
He has. I'm just gonna check. I can't find Pratham. LMNOP Pratham. Yeah, I have two Prathams added.
Penalties? No penalties. Everybody's tires.
Everybody's fine. Let's have a look at the position. So it's Sume and Basil who have gained 6 places apiece. Noble's gained 3. Extinct Body has gained 8 positions. 8 whole positions. Pratham's lost 1. He's disconnected. Ethan's lost 3. Vifix has lost 5. Wicked Vicky's gained 1 position, and unfortunately for Jishnu and Blood X Wave, they've lost 8 and 5 places respectively. Wow, what's going on?
But so I tell you, Shooter is this time. Shooter is a lot closer. Is staying a lot closer to Red. If you had to say, Chips, had to say most improved driver. Most improved team this year, besides Mercedes, of course, because they've been on a different planet.
In D1, right?
Yeah, in D1. Who would you think?
Aston Martin.
Yep, same.
I think that's
Aston Martin and Williams.
Yeah, Williams, it's Jishnu and Shooter. I'll say that they've been a bit up and down. They've really picked up the pace, but in general, I'll say Ethan and Basil have just been on a consistent upwards trend since the start of the season.
Well, here we go. We're safety cars heading.
You can take the restart chain.
And we're about to come up to the final corner, and Red is everybody's being super respectful or giving each other. Red's gone. He's checking out. He's left his hotel. He's going.
Yeah, he's checked out. And he's checked out really early. He's going to get a good discount for that in the form of a good gap between himself and Shooter. Wow. Oh, I think he got everybody by surprise there. You don't expect to just bolt that early. Look at Blood and Jishnu. Oh, it's a Williams versus Alpine, and Jishnu has been spun again. He's spun again.
Oh dear.
Oh dear. No, Jishnu. That's just not what you want to see.
No,
he's frustrated, and I think Jishnu, when he's frustrated, he needs to calm down a little bit. He get very, very angry under that helmet there. I've also been in the party for Yeah, he's a very, very good driver. Yeah, but he just needs to filter out that red mist because it really hampers his progress.
Bazzers.
Yellow, Jishnu's out.
He's out. He's in the wall. Safety car again. Well, there's 3.
Welcome back, Burn Mylander. We've loved having you here. We want to see some more of you.
Well, okay. So, that's part of the equation done for red.
Do you stay out? Do you box?
Now, Chips, just correct me if I'm wrong.
Why would you box?
Well, exactly. But why? It was very close between Abhishek's in the championship as well too, and 3rd place.
So I think mathematically, let's have a look mathematically. I'll open the points table.
Because with Abhishek's crashing out, and Jish, I don't know who was in 3rd behind.
Where's Noble Gata in the race right now?
Noble Carter's here. Yep.
No, where is he? Which position is he in?
P5.
So at this point in time, Redstone has the championship shield. At this point in time, because Noble at this point is just going to gain 10 points. Redstone is going to gain 25. So it's a little complex mathematics here, but basically these final 4 rounds, Jeddah, Portugal, Australia and Interlagos, you're going to have a maximum of 104 points up for grabs.
Yep.
Right? There's already a 74 point gap between P1 and P2 at this point in time. That is Redstone and Jishnu. Jishnu is not going to score any points. Abhishek is in P3. He's not going to score any points. It is tied between Noble Gata and Ethan. Ethan's currently in P8 and I see Noble's in P5. So assume in a scenario where Noble Gata wins 25 points with the fastest lap as well. Let's just give him the benefit of the doubt for everything. It's going to be 73 plus, that's going to be 96 points, and that's going to give him 162. 96 and 162 what's it going to be? Quick maths, come on.
Welcome to D1 Mathematics class with Chip Shima.
Yeah. So that's going to be 66 points. Alright, 66 points. Should Noble Gata win with the fastest lap? That's Chip Shima's mathematics class for you. And in that case, if that's the scenario, Redstone will not win the championship tonight. But I think we have another 10 laps to go. Never underestimate anything in IRL, never underestimate D1.
Well, I have a sneaking suspicion that this safety car is going to be in this lap. I do. This is only going to be a short safety car.
This could be the last safety car, unless my lap 19 prediction is right.
Oh, well, my mathematics was never my strong point. That's why I have a race engineer.
I love to do race engineering quite often. I feel it's really fun. But we shall have a look, and the safety car should be in at any point in the next few seconds. Let's have a look. It's going to be a late call if it is. And
that's going to be a very late call.
This is going to be a very late
now
call.
Because he's just passed the line now. Nope, he's not.
I don't think we're going to have the safety car in this lap. Yeah, we're not going to have the safety car in this lap. Alright. So we're going to have one more lap. That's pretty odd. We don't usually see the safety car go on for an extra lap when the field is this bunched up. I would have expected maybe say Blood X-Wave to attempt softs to the end strategy at this point in time. Oh, what's going on here between Pratham and Extinct Body? Just got that.
Okay, what was going on? But yeah, I think the drop-offs of the soft is just too great. I do. But
if you're on the softs though, you will have quite a pace advantage in the opening stages, and if you manage to
capitalize on that pace advantage,
even if you start dropping off, you will still, if you manage to capitalize and gain a lot of time, you will still have that little buffer to those behind you. So if you just manage it as well towards the end, you will still be able to get some very good points.
Well, I tell you, I think it's just been, it's just. I mean, what can you say? Red's been, as you said earlier, Red's been on a different level this year to everyone else.
Yeah. He's been phenomenal. It may be boring D1, but that's just because he's done such a good job, Redstone.
In every area. In
every single aspect. Qualifying, race pace, consistency, just ruthlessness.
And he joins an elite group too with
it's only Caesar.
Caesar.
Yeah, it's only Caesar. So Shane, there's only been one driver to date in IRL who's won 3 championships, and those 3 championships have been in a row. Yeah, and even in this situation, should Redstone win today, he will join a club which is only occupied by our supreme leader Caesar. So it's a matter of whether he can wrap it up tonight or not, and we will find out hopefully at the end of this lap. With the restart happening at the end of this lap, and by the end of
for everybody to think too. What happened for next season? What's the odds on him trying to make it 4 in a row?
Will next season be on F1 23 or 24, Shane? Because 24 is releasing very soon, on the 31st of May. So that's not a lot of time between.
It's not, but here we go.
But nonetheless,
here we go.
I think I'll do this restart. Shooter will be a bit more aware. Shooter will be a bit more.
Is he going to go? Is he going to go again?
He'll be a bit more attentive this time. Redstone will be looking to once again bamboozle Shooter. He might go mid corner, but he's gone before the start of the corner. And there you go. Once again, Shooter not getting the perfect restart there. Natsume is quite a bit further back. And actually, towards the midfield here, let's have a look at Pratham and Ethan. Ethan was looking very feisty, but I think everybody's just going to hold position as they go into turn 1. No, Ethan's going to try to outbrake Pratham and make a move. There's a little bit of wheel banging there. VFix and Pratham. What's it going to be? Pratham is being squeezed into the wall there by VFix. He will not budge, or will he? He will not budge. There is almost contact, and VFix has to go all 4 wheels off the track. If this was real life F1, he would have got a 10-second penalty for that, as we saw yesterday. That was ridiculous for poor Kevin Magnussen, but yeah. We do carry on.
We do carry on, but we also carry on too that Baz is he's trying to close the gap to Natsumi.
Sumi, I think, is can he hold on, Shane? Can he hold on? He has some good pace, but I think he's just a little flustered on these hards. He doesn't look to have that command over the car as he did on those mediums.
Shooter's a lot closer to Red.
I think Redstone's just trying to. There you go. I think that's. I was just gonna say that. I think he's trying to get Shooter to run a bit closer to the walls than he would like to, and now he's gonna be under threat from Natsume.
Yeah, Natsumi's going to have a go now.
Natsumi's a very fast driver.
And we know Natsumi's not shy. He'll have a go.
Exactly. Yeah, I expect him to make a few moves here. And Sumi will use some battery, or will he? Shooter's using battery. Sumi's not using battery. Yeah. That is... for what?
Oh, virtual. What for?
Blood X-Wave and Wicked Vicky. Oh my gosh, no, Blood. What are you doing? No. I think we all caught that. Oh no.
Dear. What was that about?
He's retired. Man. Yeah, he's retired.
Oh dear.
That's a race speed of
3 safety cars and 1 virtual safety car.
Oh no, it's a full go safety car, Shane. It's a full go safety car. It's been elevated,
it's been elevated. So we've had our 4. And look, before lap 19 too. Well done.
And we could to the soft ass, but what was that? What exactly happened there, Shane? What do you think?
I have no idea. I don't know what I've seen then. I have no idea.
Surprising. I didn't expect that. I don't think any of us did, honestly.
I think the guys are thinking, this is turning into like an F2 race. Come on.
It really is. But now, Shane, the person with the biggest disadvantage at this point in time is none other than our race leader, Redstone Derp. He has to commit to whatever strategy he feels is the best one. Do you pit? Do you stay out? Do you stay out on these hard tires when all those behind you might pit on those soft tires?
This is going to be see. What do they do? Do they stay on the hards, or do they gamble and say, you know what, let's go to softs? Wicked Vicky he's decided to go to softs.
Wicked Vicky, he was involved in that little skirmish there, so I don't expect there to be any option for him. But what do these 9 drivers do? Redstone, Shooter, Natsume, Basil, Noble, Ethan.
Let's see. We could have one almighty chaotic pit lane.
Let's have a look. The dummies are going to be super crucial here. Redstone is leaning in, but he's going to stay out. And as I believe most of the drivers are, VFix is going to box. No. Yeah, there you go. Oh, Noble and VFix boxing at the same time.
And Extinct, Noble, sorry, it was mainly from 6 down to P9.
And oh no, that's not what VFX needed to see or have at this point in time. No, no, no.
He's got a double stack.
He has to double stack. He's forced to, and he will lose the place to Pratham.
Yep.
And there you go. That's one extra car that he has to pass.
Yeah, 2 actually. He has to pass Pratham and Ethan as well too.
Yeah,
now,
I think
if these guys
Ethan.
can make the softs, switch on and take that pace and clear the pace, they're going to be quick.
So Shane, all the hard runners have stayed out.
Yes.
Extinct Body has stayed out.
Yep.
No, sorry, not all the hard runners. Noble Garter pitted, yeah. Noble Garter did pit. So, Shane, I expect Noble Garter to be on the pace.
Oh, definitely. Noble Carter on a street circuit on soft tyres. Yeah, definitely. In that Red Bull, absolutely.
It's a matter of how compliant those ahead of him are going to be to give up their positions to him.
That's the thing. If he hits a wall like a guy that he can't clear because he's just, for some reason he can't clear. He's got to clear. Noble's got to clear those top 5, get up into that top 3 and cause some hell. Because if he doesn't, he's just Shane, the softs won't work.
I've just realized one thing, Shane, that scenario I just suggested a few moments ago of Noble Garter winning the race with the fastest lap. It's not as far-fetched now as I thought it was a few laps ago.
No, it's not. It's not. And after his drive at Miami earlier this season, where he took his first win for Red Bull and in D1, Noble's got the pace, definitely, not a question. It just depends on how quick you can clear these guys in front, and that's the key.
Yeah. If safety cars in this lap.
Wow.
All right, that's a late call. That's a late call. So where will Redstone go? Where will Redstone launch? I think he will launch beneath this checkered bridge, whatever this you may want to call this.
Look at this. It's like a rolling start for GT racing.
And he's gone. Look at that restart. Look at that restart. Sume and Basil are going to be so close. Sorry, rather Sume and Shooter, I must correct myself there. Sume will go for the dive. Shooter, and there's contact. There's serious contact between the two pair of them.
Yeah, and they get respect there. Well,
do you really want to be making contact here when there are soft runners behind you?
No,
eager and just desperate to make moves. As look at Noble Garter and Extinct Body, so close, so damn close. Noble will be looking to get the moves.
That is ridiculously close. That seriously, if there's something happens, there's no reaction time. You're gone. You're
just gone. There's nothing you can do. And I think Vifix wants to get ahead of Pratham. He can't do it right here, right now.
I'll tell you the one who has got his tyre switched on, the most aggressive, is Ethan.
Yeah, and I think he is going for it. He is right behind Noble Garter. Looking to make the moves, and Extinct Body's made a mistake. Noble Garter's grazed the wall there. And
he did.
Extinct Body, sorry, Ethan rather, will be looking to make the move. Pratham right there as well. Vifix just hanging back watching all this unfold.
This is what Noble doesn't need. Ethan harassing him.
Yeah, but I think there's one job Ethan has right now, and that's to harass Noble Garter. Yeah, he will be helping out his teammate as well.
Oh, but don't count out Pratham too, and the Haas too. He's buying into this as well.
Who will have the inside line? Who will have the inside line? I think it should still be as it is. No, the positions will not change.
Tiny little tap there from Ethan on the Red Bull.
And look at this up front. No, not Sume and URL Basil. Basil going for the move. He's got the purple final sector on those hard tabs, and he's overshot his braking point. That is caused not Sume some grief. Noble Garter and Extinct Body very close, and
that's Extinct Body's
Extinct Body is spun. Yeah, he's spun, and so that's one less car that Noble has to pass. Do you think there was contact? Did you see any contact? If you were on board with him.
See it, but it looked like to me there was a tap, but I can't say.
Yeah, and my gosh, that was supremely close between Basil and Natsume through that section, and Natsume's hit the wall. He's tagged URL Basil, and that's.
Oh my goodness, I was on board with that. Oh my god. Flashback.
Scary, that's scary. It reminded me of the Mick Schumacher crash in 2022.
Well, there we go.
Now look, Shane, it's Noble in a Aston sandwich.
Yes.
He's a filling in the Aston sandwich. What do you want? What do you do here? Basil will not be able to put up much of a fight, and he just can't.
Try and squeeze out of this Aston Martin
I
sandwich.
think he will let his teammate by, will he? He won't. Basil won't let his teammate by here, but I think he will do so at the next straight. I think Ethan will be just walking over the radio to Basil to let him go.
I tell you, Noble is thinking, can these Aston Martins please go away?
Can they?
Will they? I tell you, mate, they've had fantastic race pace. Not good qualifying, but their race pace has been super strong.
And Ethan and Basil side by side. I think Ethan's going to get a good tow from Noblegata, and he will look to get ahead.
They work together, but look at VFix. VFix is now involved.
VFix is definitely involved here, and I think they're all in the same party chat, these three. Natsume's out in the pit lane, alright.
Yep.
And look at this, and it's now Ethan and VFix. There's contact. VFix could have left him a little bit more space there. I think Ethan will be very vocal about that in the party chat, as he rightfully should. That was too close. I think VFix definitely needs to leave a little bit more room there for Ethan when he was right alongside.
I'm watching Noblegata and Shooter, and the gap is coming down, little by little.
Gap is definitely coming down, and okay, it's Basil and VFix who have traded positions, and now it is VFix up into
Red Bulls, third and fourth.
Okay, so now it's gone from being a Red Bull and an Aston Martin sandwich to just the Astons having their own little plain sandwich, and the Red Bulls enjoying their own sandwich.
I think what Baz should have done is let Ethan go, because Ethan's on the faster tyre.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised why they didn't just swap places, because it looked like Basil was pretty reluctant to let Ethan go.
Yeah, but you look at the Red Bulls. You look at the Red Bulls. Look how they're working together. But Baz should have just said, right, Ethan, you go.
Yeah, that's just surprising, in my opinion, that why Basil would attempt to keep Ethan behind. That's just not what you do. And even at this point in time, it's still
hang on here, because Noblegata has been is now caught, but VFix is now ahead of Noblegata. Now that's how you do it, right? And now VFix is right on Shooter.
And at this point, Shane, Shooter is powerless to defend, and that is. I know it's still not the end of the race, but this is gonna give Redstone quite a bit of worry here. It's gonna cause him quite a bit of worry, because these soft runners are rapid.
Yes, and this is what I said. If they can clear the traffic, which they did by working together, both Red Bulls, or anything, Ethan's now ahead of Baz in the Aston Martin. This is going to give the Mercedes a headache.
And Shooter with a decent exit. VFix has made a mistake there. That is going to give Shooter some breathing space down this straight.
But Shooter's powerless. Shooter's powerless because look at the grip that VFix has got. Look at the grip around. Look.
Yeah, why? Okay, he's compromised Shooter's entry, and Shooter can't do much because with DRS, VFix is just going to breeze by.
Oh, look at that.
Like the gusts of wind that you see so often in the deserts here. Noblegata will also go for the move, and it is the start of lap 23. There is nobody between VFix and Redstone.
And already the gap between Red and V6 has come down by 2/10.
Ethan with the fastest lap. Ethan will go for a double move, Shane. Ethan might go for a double move here.
Is he going to get
on Shooter and Noble, and I think Shooter just... Yeah, this is very bad news. This is very bad news for Redstone, Shane. Because look, if somebody is experienced as Shooter is struggling like this,
yes,
Redstone will have a little bit, quite a bit to fight with. He will have to pull out all the stops here. He has to do the best laps of his life.
Well, there's another 200s. There's another 200s gone out of Redstone's time.
Well, let's just keep tracking that progress while we have a look at this further back. Basil and Wicked Vicky. So all these hard runners have just had a very dismal restart here. They've not had a particularly joyous resumption to their race, as Wicked Vicky's Wicked Vicky's not leaving him any space. That he wants to make it clear that I'm not going to give you any space here. As Shooter lets Noblegata go, because I think what they're going to do is he wants to get the DRS here, and that's exactly what he's done. Ethan on VFix. So, Shane, Ethan could trouble VFix, and I think Ethan will trouble VFix. He was cut off there at that very corner that Kevin Magnussen had that incident.
I said
yesterday.
to you, Aston Martin's race pace has been insane in the later part of the races lately, and they're showing it again.
And I think that Ethan is just going to be a bit patient here. He knows that he has the same tires as VFX. He has the same capabilities and the same potential. He wants to make the most of it.
On the last lap. I would make the move on the last lap. Size him up, pick a spot. VFX is hard to pass, but then that Red Bull is quick.
Oh, Basil getting out of shape there. I think Basil could have chosen to box. Maybe because Extreme Body has.
Wicked Vicky has just literally...
oh my gosh, Wicked Vicky. I just wish over him. Can you just run us through what happened there? Did he
into the
mount
wall,
the curb?
just rode the curb. Yeah, just rode the curb. And that's killed his exit speed now. Oh, and then again.
Yeah, Basil will not be enjoying that one bit because Wicked Vicky is all out of shape here. He is... I think he's just put on way too much tire pressure here, Shane.
Yeah. There's just... exactly, because... Basil's up there, Shooters into P5, but VFX, let's have a look at VFX.
Oh, he's hit the wall, Wicked Vicky.
Oh dear, see, that's...
And as we start the last lap, Shane, the gap has come down to 1.7 seconds. Ethan is behind VFX. Ethan will use up his battery. Ethan knows that this is his opportunity to get P2. He wants that P2. Why wouldn't he?
Wants that P2. Oh, why wouldn't he? You're a race car driver. Again, go for it, my boy.
Why would VFX want to give up that P2? This is going to be a fantastic battle. Noble and Shooter. Shooter going with the move. Shooter making the move on Noble Garter. Shooter's got some great punches still left in those soft tires.
Yep.
On those hard tires rather, against the soft runners. Wicked Vicky is just not having a very good time here.
No, and Baz is thinking, get out of my way, please.
Yeah, he just wants him to get out of his way. And Wicked Vicky, you can just look at his lines. He's not enjoying his time, and they've both mounted the same curve, Basil and Wicked Vicky. Oh my god! And that's Pratham's just going to be wondering what is going on ahead of me on track. These two are just
up in front.
Up in front. What kind of a run will Ethan get? He needs the best possible run onto the last turn, last second. There, VFX hits the wall. VFX hits the wall.
Oh, he did. That was a hit. That was a tap.
Redstone is ahead by 1.7. And I think this is the one final sector that Redstone has to navigate this season in order to confirm and secure his championship. Third in a row.
Here comes Ethan.
Yep, and he will go for it. Around the outside, VFX can't do much about it. VFX can't defend it. He will go for a dive down the inside. He won't. But look up ahead. Look. It is the driver from Chennai winning his third D1 title in a row. Redstone Cup, take a bow. Fantastic performance there. URL Ethan, majestic drive. Pratham retired on the last lap. I don't know how and why. Noble Garter VFX is third. Noble Garter is P4. Shooters P5, Basil P6, and Wicked Vicky has decided to give us a little send-off in style with Saudi Arabia. For Saudi Arabia.
Unbelievable. Congratulations, Red. 3 times IRL champion.
Exceptional.
Well done.
Shane, even at the end with the DRS and the battery dump by Ethan, he still couldn't get within a second of Redstone.
No,
that's the sheer pace difference that
and a massive shout out to Ethan too. Well done.
Well done, Ethan. He really pulled it out the bag here, and Redstone is your season 11 Division 1 champion.
Oh, well, he's got it wrapped up now with all those races left to go.
Take a bow, Redstone Derp. Exceptional. Wow. I wouldn't have expected that. Honestly, at around lap 22, I was really worried for him because the way they were reeling Shooter, and I was just certain that towards the end he would have...
3 times world champion.
Boxing his opponents out the way. Redstone Derp celebrates a well-deserved win. And
so now we can go to the last remaining races now.
Yeah. He can chill now.
Have fun.
Yeah, Redstone can just have fun. He doesn't need to push now. He didn't need to, honestly, from the start of the season. But there you go. He secured it in style. Redstone Derp from P2 on the grid takes the race win. Ethan, URL Ethan from P5 on the grid finishes in P2. VFX Carter, P4 to P3. It's an improvement, but I think there's going to be some debate in the stewards room. I assume by a few drivers. Nonetheless, it's Red Bull 3-4-4 now. Nobody got a right behind his teammate in P4. Shooter's gamble to stay out on those hot tires didn't really pay off for him. He fell from P2 down to P5. He lost 8 points in the process. Basil's P6 from P10. Wicked Vicky's P7. Some good points for him and AlphaTauri. Extinct Body is P8. Pratham, Extinct Body P8 with the fastest lap. Pratham P9. He retired at the end, and Natsume, Blood X-Wave, Jishnu, Harsh, Abhishek, and Quick Killer were our non-finishers.
Well, yeah, wow. What a race! I mean, I only hope D2 was as exciting as this.
Yeah, for once, D1 was pretty entertaining, I'll say.
It wasn't processionary, and the next round being Portugal, that will be interesting.
Yeah. I'm pretty happy as used to do comps too. Driving would have been a proper headache with all the safety cars and all. But yeah, well, you should ideally see me on track next week, guys. For D1, but yeah, let's see. Let's wait and see. Nonetheless, let's invite our top 3 to the party.
Let's invite our top 3, and everybody remember next round we're at the magnificent Algarve circuit in Portugal. And
Algarve's lovely.
The homewood stretch then, Australia and Brazil.
Yep.
With Redstone wrapping up the championship and joining an elite group of 3 times world champions.
Yeah, he's joined Caesar, yeah. It's a very exclusive club that he's joined, Redstone.
It certainly is, as we wait for the drivers to come up from the podium celebrations.
Welcome. That's stoned up.
What's up, lads?
What's up? How are you feeling right now, Redstone? I think we will be waiting for Ethan and Vifix to join.
We're waiting for Ethan and
provided they join, but Ajitesh, just let us know your feelings at this point before we start with the interviews for the others. How do you feel right now?
Feel normal.
Normal?
Yeah.
Usual Sundays work, yeah? There you go, your D1 champion, ladies and gentlemen, he's okay with winning his 3rd title in a row.
Everyone's here?
I think everyone's here, so we'll start off with Vifix. Vifix, you here? Can you hear us? Hello, hey Vifix. If you can just increase your mic volume a little bit, you're barely hear you.
What's up?
Yep, much better. Vifix, P3 at the end. A fantastic battle with Ethan. I saw you had to really fight your way through the field today, and I think all in all you had to really work for this. Let us know how your race was.
Yeah, chaos. Yeah, because I think immediately at the race start, I think Ethan and I had pretty good race starts, but then I think Jishnu rear locked it into turn 1, into my path, so immediately I lost 4 positions. Then after that, the hards, they really felt terrible after a safety car, so wanted to get off that tire as quickly as possible, and then we were on mediums. Thought that actually mediums would have been better at the end here, but on lap 18 then another safety car came out, and then I was like, let's just go softs because it's gonna be better, and I just lost too much time behind Pratham trying to pass him. I think that cost me 2 laps of good solid tech, and yeah, that's essentially because of that, just pushing super hard at the end there, and just broke my wing on the last lap, so I couldn't come back at Ethan at the last corner sequence. But yeah, I think this is my first back-to-back podiums of the season, so I'll take it because the season has been a big mess, and just trying to get some consistency back for next season, if there is a next season, I don't know. But yeah, pretty alright.
Whether there's a next season or not, to fix, you've actually really picked up the pace this season, and I think it's coming back to you, the luck and the pace, so well done.
Yes, well done.
Good today. Shane, anything you want to ask, Vifix?
No, no, I think you covered it all and everything. Just a good drive and keep working, mate. The consistency will come.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Definitely. Congrats, Rufix. Congrats on the back-to-back podiums this season, first time this season. We now move on to URL Ethan.
Yeah, can you guys hear me?
Yes,
Yep.
yes, Ethan. If you can just increase your mic volume a little bit, that would be very good.
Is it better now?
Yes, far
Yes.
better. I hope those in the stream can hear you. Ethan, there's just a few questions you want to ask you, but above all else, I would like for you to just let us know, for you to tell us how your race was, and also what was going on with your teammate in those last few laps. Because it seemed like, despite being on old tires, he was reluctant to let you by. You on fresh soft tires. Just let us know what was going on there. I'm sure you were in the party with him, so just run us through what happened there.
So firstly, I just want to congratulate Redstone Derp and VPix. Brilliant race from them. Yeah, with the Basel incident, I mean, there was no incident as such, but he was just fighting his best. I mean, he lost pace because he was on much older tires. We made the decision that we wouldn't swap positions early on, as that would compromise his race. But once Noble got past him, I decided to go for a move on him, and that would have compromised him a bit. But in the end, I think that was the better decision, not only for me, but for him as well. Otherwise, we would just be backing up everyone else. So yeah, it was quite an eventful race. Lots of safety cars, lots of incidents. I myself got caught up in a couple of incidents with other drivers just tapping me or other sorts of things. But yeah, didn't expect the pace to be there because I just hopped on and immediately got a setup. As far as the first setup, started racing. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how the race went. Couldn't have asked for more.
Well, to have just done one lap in TT or something, I think that's what you did, right? Just one lap in TT?
Yes.
Pretty much, yeah.
I haven't done a lap because I didn't expect to race, but last minute I put in my attendance, grabbed a setup from Basel and just did a lap, start a lap per se, got to know the track, and then I managed to get P5 in Wally somehow. Completely didn't expect that. Yeah, that's how the race went. Was struggling in the race after the safety car restart. I don't know, the hards just dropped off. But after the last safety car came out, it was helpful for me since I got onto the softs and then it was a sprint to the end.
Yes. Well, with that kind of preparation, I think you can be very, very, very happy with P2. That's a great effort there, and very smart of you to wait for the last lap to make the overtake on VFX.
Yeah, thank you.
Shane, anything you want to ask?
I just want to say to the Aston Martin boys, to Ethan and Baz, I mean, you guys have come on really strong in the later part of the season. Do you expect that to continue at Portugal and for the last two remaining races?
Yeah, definitely. After the first half of the season, both of us have been getting unlucky, not getting many podiums. In fact, it's my second podium this season, so pretty happy with it. And yeah, I think the last couple of races should go well for us. I just don't want to jinx it at the moment. Just wishing us both the best for the last season. In the last end of the season, and hopefully get good points in the championship.
Well done, Ethan, and well done to the Aston Martin team as well. Great drive tonight, mate, from P5 to P2. Well done.
Yes, definitely. I think, Ethan, you can be very happy with that. Congrats on the P2. And we now move on to the driver who's okay with winning his third championship in a row. Third D1 title in a row. It's okay. Normal. Completely normal behavior. You know, you just win 3 championships every other day.
He's the Kimi Räikkönen of coolness.
Redstone Derp. Welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How was today? On track.
Firstly, congrats to these two. I think they did a nice job. With quali, I was just bumming it, man. Like, I was doing 25 nines in practice sessions, and then I couldn't get a lap in for the life of me. But yeah, I knew I had the race pace. It was just about I was just waiting for the race to start. Shooter, like massive shout out to him as well. Like to put it on pole under pressure in Jeddah, that was a very good lap. So like it's just a shame that he dropped off later, but I'm pretty sure he'll get his opportunity again to stand on top of the podium. But yeah, other than that, my race was like, as usual, do what I have to do, and had to be smart with my ERS usage. Abhi was helping me quite a lot with it. Drivers sealed. I'm missing Portimao, but I'll be there for the last 2 races. But hoping Abhi can come back and win the constructors as well, next 3. And that's a goal. It's still not done. Drivers is done. We want to be wrapping up the constructors as well. So no celebrations before that.
Or partial celebrations for yourself.
Yeah, I mean, like this season's been incredible. Just though it was not perfect, but every race was a bit of a learning curve to push myself a little better. But yeah, it's quite fun. Glad I can get done with this and go actually spend a weekend with my girlfriend's parents' place. So quite excited for that, to take a break from all of this. So, but I'll be watching the D1 race though in Portimao. So quite excited to see the battles.
Well, everybody in the pit lane has rejoiced. There's hope from Portimao. Well done, Red. Congratulations.
It's a very well-deserved race. Just one last question for the race. At any point in that last stint, did you fear that these soft runners may catch up to you? Did you?
I mean, of course, that's a valid concern to have, given they're on softs, I'm on hards. But also, I waited for a lap or 2, and I was seeing that the gap wasn't closing down as much. So I felt like I was driving fairly well to keep that gap between 1 to 2 seconds. And yeah, quite happy with the last few laps. I think it was just quali laps back to back, really close to the walls. Very enjoyable. So quite happy with that, I would say.
As you should be. Well done, Redstone. Well done. I think you've earned yourself a very well-deserved break the next week.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. I'm more excited about that. Yeah.
Go away, relax, enjoy, come back fresh for the last 2, and again, it's been an exceptional to watch your race, Red. It really has. In every area you've been better, and you've been getting better in every area. It's an absolute honour to watch your race this season.
Thank you so much, Shane. It means a lot. Thank you for... come back stronger, even stronger next season. Hopefully a few more people will be up there to fight. We're hoping to have some great battles, but that's about it from me. I'm pretty sure you all are tired. I'm tired. I just want to go rest. Thank you, guys.
All right, Red. Congratulations. Well, Chips, we've seen history made tonight. We've Red taken his 3rd championship.
You've equaled Caesar's record before you go. You're still here, Ajitesh?
Yeah, I'm here.
You've equaled Caesar's record. You're only one of only 2 drivers in IRL to have 3 titles and 3 consecutive titles as a result.
I'm quite happy to share that stat with Caesar. I mean, it's always good banter with him this season.
And just quickly too, I just want to quickly give a shout out to Caesar as well, to our supreme leader. Thank you for this league. Thank you, because it's allowed us to see drivers like the caliber of Red and Ethan and all the other drivers in D1 and D2 to race like this, and we are eternally grateful for what you do, Caesar. We really are.
Let's take the blood in.
I just want to thank Shane and Chips for the comments tonight.
Thank you for
I enjoy it. I love it. I'm gonna miss the off season. I don't know what to do.
Yes, it's been a lovely platform to enjoy racing, and thank you to all 3 of you once again. Congrats on the podium. Thank you to all those who raced for giving us such amazing entertainment. And we
And
shall
next stop, Portugal.
Next stop, Portimao Algarve. Amazing surface there. Yeah.
Hopefully it will rain.
Expected. I didn't even expect it. But yeah. Let's keep a keen eye out for that. But until then, firstly, though, before concluding, I just hope that the D2 race is also as entertaining as today's D1 race. And with that,
Malav is like actually going to kill me if this if it was going to be an entertaining D1 race. So that's a good thing that it was entertaining.
we will be rewatching the D2 stream as well. There's another championship battle to watch there. But for now, I think we will conclude here. Thank you, Shane. Thank you for joining me on comms today. It's been
No problem, mate. Not a problem at all.
Who comes alongside you. Well done, Bifix, Ethan, Ajitesh. Immense congrats, Ajitesh, on the championship. Okay. Alright. Wondering what is going on.
I'm in Lance Stroll's car, so
Absolute banger
Yes.
of a song.
Exceptional.
shout out to Lance Stroll.
Shout out. And the stream is about to get claimed by Sindane.
Yes.
Shout out Lance Stroll.
Shout out, Lance.
So does that mean you being in Lance Stroll's car isn't a disadvantage?
Not really. I mean,
I think then people will be jumping for the Aston seat next season.
Yeah.
every time I was in Fernando Alonso's car, I finished P7 hours.
I think you know which car to choose now.
So Baz, you can keep that Fernando Alonso car.
Best of luck for your final 3 races, Ethan. And yeah, once again, before we conclude, congrats, Sajitesh. Pulling you.
Thanks, boys.
And I think with that, we'll conclude the stream here. Thank you all for tuning in. Next week, we will be back on Fridays and Saturdays. Fridays D2, Saturdays D1, as is our usual procession around here in IRL. We will see you very, very soon. Until then, thank you. Take care. Good night. And goodbye.